What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mixed Breed Entertainment. There's Big Lee,
Hey,
Big Sassy.
how come
Today,
you get more screen time on this?
so we are here. Look, guys, we are gonna look at the SD card right now. We had probably spent the last 2 hours trying to break into this thing. It had 30 tries before it locked us out completely. Uh, I think we tried 20, 22, 23 some odd
Yeah,
passwords. And then we got to thinking. We got to thinking about the note and the riddle that was on it. We tried, uh,
watching
yeah, we tried watching,
Randonautica.
Randonautica. Anything that has to do with Randonautica, Owl, anything like that. We tried stalking. And then we got to thinking about the note a little bit closer, and at the end, it just had stalk. It didn't have stalking. And when we punched in stalk, it unlocked. So now we're in, and we do have. I'm gonna show you guys. Sorry about that. There is what is on the flash drive. We haven't looked at it yet. Um, we're gonna look at it with you guys. We're seeing it for the first time. It just looks like there's some video on it. You know, so yeah, guys. So we're just gonna hit play and see what this is.
Oh, is that my truck?
Yeah, that's your truck. That's you.
What the hell?
Where are you at?
That was last week.
So somebody's stalking you.
Last week when I went over to the hospice, to, I volunteer over. Yeah. And what the hell?
Yeah. So uh,
Hey, I want to see what else is on there now.
that's messed up. Yeah, well, I want to see what else is on there.
Yeah, that ain't.
So yeah, guys, we are being stalked according to this footage. That you coming out? How long were you there for?
About 45 minutes.
They stayed there until you left. Did you go anywhere after that?
Well, yeah.
Besides
But
home?
I'm trying to think.
I'm just wondering if any of them is at her home.
There was and I even hate to say this, but there was a white uh, utility van. There was two of them parked side there with guys in there, uh, supposedly working on whatever that. And I didn't pay any attention to them.
Where was it that night that we were playing and we seen a whole parking lot full of white utility vans?
Yeah.
That's my car. So they're stalking both of us separately. That was
But
last night.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
That was when we were getting ready to meet up to go randonauting last night. So they had enough time to download this footage to an SD card and put it at that location while we were
Well,
playing.
how in the hell they gonna know where we're at?
We're being tracked. One of our vehicles are being tracked. There's got to be a tracking device on our vehicles. Maybe both are. If you're being stalked and then I'm being stalked and we're out in public, we're not playing the app. It's got to be tracked.
But why?
Maybe need to see what we're up to. Maybe they're learning our ways, learning how we are.
Yeah, because I know where this is.
I don't like that. I don't like being watched like that.
Well,
I mean that.
hey,
I didn't.
don't
I mean,
know.
look. To be at a store like that and to not even know you're being recorded, not even know you're being watched.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just out doing what I, normally do.
And it looks like they're making it a point to show us. Yeah,
Well, they're still watching you over here.
they're watching you come in and out. They're watching me come in and out. They're making a point to catch us coming in and out. I'm just wondering how many of these videos are going to be of our house, or if any of them are. Makes me want to go through them all.
I think they created uh, 1-2 million. That was with the first one.
Oh yeah, but I'm still curious to know if they know where we live. If we got a tracking device on our car, they know where we live.
Somebody's put a lot of damn time
Look,
and effort.
white car. White car just pulled up behind me. Right as I pull out, the white car pulls
Well,
up.
let's see what else they got.
So see, right as I pulled out, that white car pulls up behind me. Is that white car behind me? Following me? Or is that the guy that was in there following? That's my car.
Yeah, but I can't tell what color the vehicle behind you is.
I can't, yeah, according to the hood, it was either silver or white. Look at that glare. It can be silver, gray, silver or gray color. That don't look like that car though that pulled up behind me a while ago. That looks like a van. That looks like the inside of a van. So they were following us last night while we were playing. How did they have enough time to upload this and put it at our pinpoint?
Yeah. Ain't this when you came and picked me up?
Yeah. It was last night in the rain. Look, there's both of us right there.
Yeah.
That's behind the church. There was all kinds of white vehicles behind the church.
Yeah.
There was a couple of utility vans, a
Yeah.
truck. There was a couple
there's
cars.
There's quite a few of them back there. Remember, I told you we came back around that there was a lot of people sitting in their damn vehicles, and I was asking. Remember, I said why? Why are people sitting?
A van and a car. Both of them white.
Because there was one girl sitting in a white car. When we came around the church, she was messing on the phone. I was like, why are people sitting in their cars at night in the parking lot?
And I don't know, I'm spooked out.
I'm pissed off.
That's in a different car. That's a different view. It's two different views right there at the same pinpoint. And we didn't see them move.
Well, not because we were the only vehicles out. Well, only vehicles that were moving. I don't know.
That's two different vehicles
Yeah.
right there than the last video. There was two people stalking us at the same time.
Okay.
And
I mean,
in between that pinpoint and our last pinpoint, they had plenty of time to upload this footage to that SD drive.
okay.
They had over an hour to get it there.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, how'd they know where we were going?
That's what I'm saying. We have to be
Because
being
we
tracked.
used. Okay, but we.
There's got to be a
Okay.
tracking device.
Okay, but follow my thought here. Is that okay? Say they got. Say your vehicle is got a tracker on. Okay. But we didn't even know where we were going until you punched in
They're hacked into the app.
thing, and then we didn't know where it was going. So how would they know to have something
They're hacked into the
there?
app. So when we when we bring up a pinpoint, they're watching our phones. They're seeing the same thing we're seeing.
Yeah, but
So they know the
they
pinpoint
can get there before we do.
if they drive fast enough. We seen them running away, right? You take somebody that,
Right.
I mean, especially if
Thought I saw somebody, but
and then right here we're seeing more than one person. There's no telling, they could be setting our pinpoints up for us. Hacked it. They could be hacking our app and making us go to these pinpoints. So they already know before we do.
or I just don't see them being able to get there before we do, unless they're doing what you say. Unless these people have got the ability, or unless whoever created Randonautica is actually say have got a phone or something where they know where the location is going to go before it pops up, so that when they already know where it's going to send someone with a specific phone, that that when you punch it in, they already know where it's going to be, and then they go. I don't know.
At this
I mean,
point, any theory is correct.
I mean,
At this point, any theory that we got could be right.
I'm at loss. I mean, I just don't see how they're
It
getting.
makes me want to try to turn it around on them and see if we can catch them. Like, I mean, if they're tracking our vehicle and we don't
Hell,
play,
we tried that.
let's say we don't play Randonautica and we go out to the middle of nowhere where we know there's not going to be any traffic, where we can draw them into a dead end in the middle of nowhere. I mean, if they follow us out there to the paranormal site that I got in mind, then we know we're being tracked
Right.
without the phones being logged in.
Okay, let's say. Okay, I like the idea of setting up an ambush. But if they know where we're going,
I'm just glad that none of these are our house.
Yeah. But then, if they're keeping tabs on what we're doing, then they're already going to know from our conversations doing this. You see what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, at this point, I mean, we're recording.
Yeah.
So the only way they're going to know to be at the location where we're going here in a few minutes is to either have our vehicle tracked, like a tracking device on our car, or have our phones hacked and they're listening to our conversation through our phone. Because they're not going to see this until they're not going to see this video until tomorrow.
Right.
We'll already have an ambush set up before then, unless they're hacking our phones and listening to us. Or they're not listening through our phones and they're just tracking our vehicles. And if that's so, then they'll be out there where we're going to be at. And when they go past us, we can block them in because it's a dead end. And guys, the location that I'm talking about is right across the river here. When you cross the river and go into Indiana, there's these back roads right next to part of the woods there that are part of the National Forest. And there's a lot of paranormal, Bigfoot, Mothman, the woman in white. A lot of ghosts are being seen out there. A lot of paranormal. And we're going to go out there. There's a dead end road that are a lot of people say that a lot of paranormal happens down. And if we're being tracked, if our cars are being tracked and they go past us on this road, we can block them in and they have no way out of there, guys. So we might end up just setting up an ambush.
Yeah. I've got a few thoughts on it. And someone's going through a lot of trouble.
Oh yeah.
And
you know, that's when we started playing, I felt like either Randonautica was either telling us a story, or there's more to it. It's a game. Now, what the purpose of the game is, we don't know. And if this is part of the game, it's messed up.
yeah.
And they're going through a lot of trouble to make the game happen.
And why us? I mean, what, you know,
Because people are watching us.
did.
I don't know anybody else in Owensboro that is doing Randonautica videos on YouTube.
Right.
That's the only thing I can
But-
think of. We're being targeted because we're being watched by a bunch of people.
Yeah, but there's other people out there doing it too. But what made us so special?
Maybe we're the only ones in Kentucky.
I don't know.
I haven't seen anybody else in Kentucky making Randonaut videos.
No, but
Maybe they
You know,
gotta
this
follow.
all-
Maybe
this-
they gotta follow somebody in every state.
This all started right after that night that we tried to stop one of them, or stop.
Maybe it pissed them off. Maybe they thought, they tried to stop us. They got kahunas, and maybe they had to step it up a little. They know they ain't messing with no regular old Joes. They're messing with people with training.
Well, and if they've done their homework this could get, and if they're pushing anything, this could get ugly.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah.
So I say we go out, set up this ambush, and see what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause people follow me to places that they've got no business being.
I'm just glad none of those videos are of our house. So yeah, guys,
So that would start.
yeah.
That would escalate me real fast.
So all right, guys, we're gonna be setting up an ambush in a minute. So we'll see you then.